Okay, Statue Hunter 75 here with my second video installment on the Sagat from Street Fighter. Originally I was reviewing the PrototypeZ Sagat over there on the left, and that's actually a statue kit 1/5 scale that comes unassembled and unpainted. In the center, this is for newer statue collectors to kind of give them an idea, or Street Fighter fans out there. The different options that are available to you in the statue industry. Then you also have your factory production pieces, the quarter scale, high end for factory production pieces, Culture Shock Collectibles. It's a mixed media quarter scale statue. It's much bigger. It's got fabric on it and fabric on the wraps, and sculpt mixed in, and fabric on the like a rubber band on the eye patches of fabric as well, and the wraps on his feet, whereas everything else here is all sculpt. So we have kind of different tiers here, you know, cost wise and paint job wise. We have bottom of the road, we have middle of the road, which quite possibly I think is your best value, and you know, one of the best options in my that's what I collect right there in the center. This is just too expensive for me to collect the whole line. I would never do that. This is my opinion. I fully support Eric Sosa's PrototypeZ model kits, and I got a few of the select characters, but not all of them. I have all of Pop Cultures because I'm a huge Street Fighter fan. Price point wise, this is bigger pieces. I love the mixed media, and the sculpts are just as amazing. And price point wise, it's just much more affordable than paying a painter to paint and assemble a kit. This is just bottom of the road, one dimensional. This is from SOTA Toys, which actually was Jerry's old company, but it's just like compared to Jerry's newer stuff with Pop Culture Shock Collectibles, it just blows this stuff out of the water. But just to give you some price points here, I did some research on the web. You know, the PrototypeZ Sagat, which is the most expensive one, is basically the cost of the kit retailed at $225. Cost of the paint job for me to pay my painter, which was Ed Bradley at Shelf Candy Studios, was $300, which is a very good price for a high-end paint job. I will give you that. But when you look at the total cost of the statue, you're looking at about you're looking at $525 plus shipping for a 1/5 scale statue. No matter how awesome it is and how cool the pose is and how dynamic it is, it's 1/5 scale, and you're paying the most money for it. So taking this into consideration, you have the Pop Culture Shock Collectibles Sagat, which is also high-end in my book. It's quarter scale. I mean, the paint job is not a professional master paint. It's a factory production from China, but it's still pretty damn good. And you know, you have the mixed media fabric, and it's quarter scale, and the pose is pretty cool. You know, the sculpt's just as amazing. So I'm not taking nothing from that. And that's, you know, that retailed for $364.99 plus shipping. So best price right there for most bang for your buck. You know, quality wise, sculpt wise, assembly wise, right there is my choice all day long. And then you have the SOTA Toys Sagat from a while back, which was the cheapest. It retailed at $119.99 plus shipping. That was the only reference I could find from the website, because SOTA's current website is under construction. I don't know what's going on with SOTA Toys. The new person who bought them off Jerry, I don't know if they're still around. Haven't heard much from them lately, but this, I believe, was Jerry's sculpt. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was. And you know, what you see here is a one-dimensional paint job. Yes, it's still cool, but it's very one-dimensional. The veins are the same exact color of the skin. There's no bluing of the veins like you see in the, you know, paint job from Ed Bradley for the PrototypeZ. You know, there's a slight bluing of the veins in the Pop Culture Shock piece. It's not much, but it is slightly there. You do see a bluing. of the vein. So, and there's light shades in the production piece from Pop Culture Shock. There is shading involved as well, but just nothing compared to a professional paint job with shading. So, yeah, definitely, you know, you're getting what you pay for. You know, $120, $365, and then, you know, $525. So, you know, it is a lot, but it is a lot better looking too. But like I said, I'm a huge fan of all three of these companies. I'm a huge fan of Street Fighter. So myself, I purchase all three. I'm a huge Street Fighter fan. You know, I'm not going to collect the whole line of the model kits. I might get the Akuma, that's it. It depends on what else Eric does that I really love. Like, I'm not getting the Ken. I'm not getting the Blanca. You know, I got the Sagat. Ed's painting the Ryu right now. And then the Akuma I'll probably get when it comes out. You know, I'm not going to get the others because I'm a loyal collector to this collection, the quarter scale Pop Culture Shock Collectibles, which has been around longer, you know, than PrototypeZ. They're newer to the game, but just for price wise, when I can get a mixed media quarter scale piece that has a good paint job, an average paint job, it's not a bad paint job, it's not an amazing paint job, it's a good enough paint job, and it's just an amazing sculpt. And the statue just looks perfect. It's got the mixed media, you know. For the price point, that's the line that I'm collecting faithfully. So I do have all the other SOTAs too, but these are just, you know, they're $150, $175. They're just cheap there. It says 1/5 scale, but you can see there is true 1/5 scale, which is huge. And don't forget, he's crouching. He's standing straight up. This was claimed to be 1/5 scale, I believe, from SOTA Toys. As you can see from the production, that's what happens. But when you have a kit, you do get the true 1/5 scale. And you can see he's leaning, arching back and one leg forward. So if he was standing straight up, he would probably be up to, you know, the quarter scale Sagat's elbow. Because don't forget, Sagat is a tall character. And Jerry did great with the quarter scale Sagat. He made him just the perfect height. I'm very happy. I'm happy with all three pieces being a Street Fighter fan, but, you know, of course, my favorite goes right there. And then this is an amazing piece as well. Definitely, you know, that's another one of my favorites too. Just look at Sosa's like dynamic pose and his sculpt, the musculature, and the flames. It's just very cool, very cool. So that's where we're at. If you're, pardon the shakiness of my hand holding my iPhone here, but if you're a new statue collector and you're not a huge Street Fighter fan like myself and you had to choose one, I would recommend right there the Pop Culture Shock Collectibles, because what you get for your money is the best value, I feel. $365 as opposed to, you know, $525, you know, for an amazing paint job, but it's a kit that's assembled, whereas that's a production statue that comes all ready to you. So, and then of course this guy isn't even in the running. I just wanted to show you a one-dimensional paint job that's just, you know, plain. So there you go, guys. That's, you know, this is all just my opinions. Take what you can from it. I hope I help you out. Once again, these three statues, the one on the right is from SOTA Toys. The one in the middle is from Jerry Macaluso's Pop Culture Shock Collectibles. And the one on the left is a statue kit from Eric Sosa's PrototypeZ Studios, painted by Ed Bradley from Shelf Candy Studios. Okay, guys, I hope you have a great weekend, a great rest of your day. All right, bye.